Ahead of LFA 80, we caught up with Josiah Reyes at Luttrell Yee MMA Fitness. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's good to see you. Good to be back again.
Going to be taking on Rickey Esquibel at the Route 66 Casino on January 17th. What do you think about the fight?
I'm excited. It's another puzzle to solve. Last one I had a short, stocky wrestler type of guy. Now I have somebody a little more kind of like my length. So I'm excited to solve another puzzle and get another victory, of course, as well.
How do you feel you would grade that last performance? How you did?
I feel pretty good about it. There's a lot of learning lessons as usual, which is great to have video, of course. So I watched the video and tried to correct the mistakes that I saw. I felt good. It was one of the first times I actually got to have a lot of fun and enjoy myself in there, and had a lot of friends and family come out as well. So I feel good. It was one of the most memorable weekends I've had in my life.
We saw your striking get put on display, a different side of you than what we had seen used in the cage before. How did that feel?
It felt good. I felt like the game plan worked perfectly, keeping that distance, sticking that jab, sticking those front kicks. It just felt good to have a game plan that worked, and then the live adjustments, of course. We got great coaching, great cornering. I had a Sanai Warrior and the Destroyer in my corner, and then for some reason I kept seeing Jess, the Vanilla Gorilla, everywhere in the audience. He was making circles everywhere I would turn. He would be right there, just giving me some advice. So I guess he was moving around is why that was happening. But no, I felt really good. It was good to just display some striking this time.
What do you do for an encore performance? How do you improve? How do you show us more here at LFA 80?
I guess just testing out some new tools that I've been working on. I'm still pretty new to the game, so it almost feels like everything's new still. I like how Marcelo Garcia, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he just said something that it was I don't know if I'm better than my opponent, but I know for sure that I love to train more. And I just that's exactly how I feel. I don't know if I'm better than who I'm better than or not, technically, but I love to train. I just love to be on the mat. It's especially after working a full-time job and then being out and just worrying about training and recovering, it's such a blessing to just be able to do it. So I'm just happy to be on the mats and training. I've been teaching children's Jiu Jitsu now, so it's actually helped me break down the fundamentals of grappling a lot more and have more patience. And then teaching Muay Thai has forced me to fine-tune my striking as well. So I just hope to show some new tools and solve another puzzle, another chess match pretty much.
How did you look at it, seeing that the opponent was going to be totally opposite stature, the first one? How did you take that?
I mean, I kind of like it because I'm getting a different taste of different opponents. So the last one was kind of a shorter, stockier kind of grappler. This one's maybe a more lanky, longer striker. So it's good for me to, I guess, get a taste of different styles, different body types. Yeah, I'm looking forward to testing it out. And I'm also very kind of long and lanky as well. So
stepping away from the win, where did you want to take the next step in your game, in your development?
I guess, like I said, I still feel pretty new in the sport. My wrestling, I've been working on my wrestling quite a bit. It's a beautiful sport. It's a trip. I didn't get to wrestle a lot growing up, so I'm starting to kind of fall in love with wrestling right now. It's surprisingly pretty different than Jiu Jitsu, obviously they're different arts, but it's felt kind of like a white belt all over again with wrestling. So falling in love with wrestling, falling in love with Muay Thai. Jiu Jitsu is of course my first love. It's just, there's so much to learn, not enough time, Someday I'd love to go to Thailand and just get immersed in all of that. My head coach, Angelo Sanchez, one of them, he's got excellent Muay Thai, so when we clinch up, he took me down with just a Muay Thai clinch the other day. He clinched me up and just took me down with it, so it's just too much to learn.
How does it set into you now that you're a professional athlete?
Man, it's true. It was one of my goals a couple of years ago, and was just get an amateur MMA fight was like the main goal. And then after that, I was like, man, how do you find the professional fight? Like, it's hard. Like, how do you even make that happen? You gotta just like have things fall into place, know the right promoters, the right managers, the right coaches, and it was such a blessing that last time it happened. It was like such a turning point in my life. My job ended for 4 years that I had, so it was just like kind of perfect timing. He sent me into my professional fighting career, so I just feel really privileged and really blessed to be able to call myself like a professional MMA fighter. It's pretty crazy.
Your first fight was co-main event in your hometown. You're there. Is there any possibility for a letdown when you had such a high in the first fight that this one could almost not live up to that same energy?
Yeah, I know. There was a lot of momentum building on that, especially again with the work coming to an end. I had a ton of family coming in on that one as well, so it was like it was one of the biggest weekends of my life. It was so much fun. Again, my coaches remind me about this often. It really is about the journey mainly. Like, that's kind of the goal there. So I've already had all the really good memories from the camp already. A lot of learning. So it's just another night basically of like what we do pretty much, but just so people can see what we do, I guess. So I'm trying to keep that mindset instead of like putting a ton of expectations and pressure on the night. Just go out there and perform like we always do. Have fun, hopefully.
How do you see it playing out?
I mean, it's been a little bit since I've had a finish. It's been a couple of fights since I've had a finish, so I certainly I need to get a finish for my own liking. I would love to get a finish, but for sure a win on my part. I don't see it any other way.
Do you look at it also as it'd be a big achievement for you to be the guy with the experience of Rickey? He has 6 pro fights, you have 1 in the bank, and he's been around so long that you're really close with Jerome Rivera. They fought in the amateurs, so he has that little bit of experience on you in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would be like a, I guess, feather in my cap, so to speak. Even with Jesse Tafoya, like I felt like that was a big confidence booster. You know, he's pretty well established, especially in the grappling and just in fighting in general. So yeah, it definitely would be another great confidence booster for me. But it also at the same time, like the people that we're training with that were, you know, getting beat up by Samurai Warrior, the Destroyer, the Renegade, like some of these pros as well who are high level, so not thinking too much of it in that respect.
But have you noticed that you had a win here, you're looking around the scene, you're climbing up the scene pretty quickly, beating 2 guys like that?
Yeah, I guess I haven't really thought of it that way. Just been, again, just kind of captivated by the journey. It's just like I'm going to get to look back in my life and be like, damn, when I was in my early 30s, like I was taking MMA fights, and like who else gets to really do that, you know? And I'm just happy that I got out of like the 8 to 5 rat races. Really, like, oh my god, it's a good thing to do that too, but it just kind of wasn't for me. So I'm just thrilled to be out of that and to be training and getting paid to like do what I love most.
How big of a fight is it for you, or how important of a piece of the journey is it for you to take that next step and put to work what you've been working on these last couple months at LFA 80?
I mean, it's huge, especially LFA. Like I watched LFA for quite some time back in Silver where I'm from, so I've always really liked LFA a lot. And then my teammate Jerome has been fighting for them as well for quite a bit. So I've always like kind of looked up to LFA a lot and talked a lot about them. So I fought for them once before in Vail a year or 2 ago, and it was a great experience. And now I'm fighting for them again as a pro. So I'm like, I feel really privileged and again thankful to be able to have that opportunity. I mean, man, yeah, you're right. It's like another bookmark. It's another chapter. Kind of sums up all the training that we've been doing, all the grinding, all the tears, all the tough days. So yeah, win or lose, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just a blessing, man, to be able to do it. Just to be able to be healthy enough to go and fight and perform.
Josiah Reyes, thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you.